Welcome to Lord Fussington's walkthrough of the critically acclaimed game Dark Souls. I'm your walkthrough master, Lord Fussington. In today's video, I'll be walking you through part 15, the part after part 14, and the part before part 16. I don't know why I always do that, but I do, and it's really stupid. So this is a tree, and what we're going to do with the okay, we're just going to kill it. The trees are actually the strongest enemies in the game, and the thing is, I've never died to any of them, which makes me incredible. What a great leap that was. Just as I said that. In fact, it's better not to hit the enemies, because that does more damage, and that's why I did that. Okay, so I killed them on my first attack. If none of that made sense, it wasn't supposed to. Okay, so along here, I think there's another tree. We've been here before. Like, we're just heading over to Sense Fortress. That's part 15. Part 15. That's this part. We're going to go through Sense Fortress and kill enemies. I don't know what any of them are called, but that's what we're doing. Pillage body, purple moss clump, the best clump in the game. Okay. So actually, we do have to go see Andre. I think we have Divine Ember as well, so he's gonna want to eat that. Yeah, just own that tree, bitch. I killed a Titanite Demon without getting hit. There's no evidence of the opposite happening. That was a really good circle I just did there. Sometimes you want to do that. That's actually a cheat code. That's a cheat code. So now I should be able to grow wings and fly. Okay, so he really wants the Divine Ember, so he's gonna eat it, and I don't know what, and that allows him to reinforce shit into stuff. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. You're welcome, viewers, dearest viewers. All right, repair. I kind of do prefer the Black Knight sword, but I think I was just too lazy to change it. Change the Titanite catchpole to the Black Knight sword. So I've just oh yeah, it's really important to buy arrows, especially when you're not going to use them, which is exactly what I did because I'm an idiot. So I bought 66. I think 66. Yeah, 54, 66, 120. Yeah. So I bought 66 arrows. I don't even use them. Arrows aren't a bad idea because there are some enemies that you want to kill from afar. Yeah, just to make life a little bit easier. But I do get around it. You'll see how I do that. Basically through pyromancy. Alright, are we leveling up? I guess so. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd say endurance for this. Just because I feel like it's a little, the stamina's a little bit low. It's on the low end, guys. It's on the low end. Wow, this is super interesting. Now I've gone back to the bonfire because it's important to sit at the bonfire twice. If you only sit at it once, that's just bad luck. That's just bad luck. You know, usually that I could make... Yeah, the thing about this Sense Fortress is there are a lot of traps and pitfalls and enemies that are armored. So if actually the enemies are weak to lightning, so if you have a lightning weapon, great. If you don't, there is one in Sense Fortress. It's a spear, so if you don't like spears, you're fucked. I have two weapons that are actually really strong in general, so it makes Sense Fortress much easier. I actually don't die, which is really a surprise, because I think I've died pretty much everywhere. I'm actually really good at dying in this game. It's a skill I've perfected. I can die from even the things that no one ever dies from, like falling off of a branch or 3 trees. That never happened. Okay, so this is a... What is this? I don't even know what it's called. It's called... I'm not checking. A serpent. It's called a Serpent Warrior. Okay, so the Serpent Warrior here... What a stupid name. Actually, it's not that bad, because he is a serpent. You know what? That fight was actually the best fight I've ever done. Like, did you see what happened? I'm amazed. Past me actually did something properly. Wow. There's a trap, by the way. I think it already went off, but you can lure them onto the... Like, in the path of the bolts that are flying off. And that'll kill them pretty quickly. I remember when I did this before... Yeah, my first playthrough I went here and I didn't have anything upgraded. I didn't have a Titanite catchpole or a Black Knight sword. I think I just had an S-stock. Oh my god, was it a pain. Like, nothing died. Nothing. Everyone was... All the lizards were just... I mean, the serpents were just laughing at me. Okay, Eagle Shield is actually not a bad idea to equip it. There are Serpent Mages. What the Serpent Mages who fire lightning, so that'll give you necessary resistance. Or rather, you know, it's an optional resistance, it's not necessary, but the X's are pretty easy to deal with, at least on this. Oh, by the way, there was a serpent that's usually on the bridge, but he fell off. Yeah, the X's here are pretty easy to deal with. Like, the higher you go, the more annoying they get. What else? Because there are a couple of things I have to point out about this place. Oh, right. The other thing is, let's deal with this first. So, in this section here, there's a Serpent Mage across, okay? So, what we're going to do is actually stare at this wall for a while, and we'll grow wings. And what we do with those wings is just fly across, like over the axes, and then we'll just land on the mage's head and stab it with the pole. So you can see me doing that right now. Excellent. So I've done a really great job there. Unprecedented, I'd say. So I managed to dodge the trap. I dodged it so quickly no one saw it. So you want to hit the chest several times just in case that it's what are they called? They're called mimics. Oh my god. All right. What the who comes up with this shit? Mimics, really? They're chests with teeth and legs. That's much better. That is much better. Yep. So there's only one of those here, and that's like a little bit later. Wait, there was something else I had to point out. Oh yeah, but that's in the next video, I'd say. The thing is, I don't remember. I didn't remember Sense Fortress when I was going through it. I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time. So there are things I missed, and basically I went back to get those things. So in this video, I'll basically go all the way to the top, kill the giant, and then in the next video I'll go around Sense Fortress a little bit more and pick everything up that I didn't, and also fit in additional material from a little bit later where I went back again because I missed a couple of things. So there's this, next video is a little bit more editing, but this video is fine. This video is, it's just there's certain things you could pick up during this walk up, like here, for instance. There's an item on my right. Once I get to the top, I didn't pick it up until the next video. But don't worry, I do get everything. Except I don't go to the very bottom of Sense Fortress because I don't have the rusted iron ring. And I'd really rather not deal with the Titanite Demons and all that shit over there. So, okay, so you go through the fog, and mind the boulders, by the way. I didn't mention the boulder that was right. I get hit by the boulders like 7,000 times. Really, that's probably the thing that should have killed me here, but I don't know. It was just one of those really lucky runs. I think I played pretty carefully, though. But I usually play carefully. I don't know. Okay, there's a trap here. So what I'm trying to do right now is I want him to get hit by the trap. The problem is, I'm an idiot, and I don't realize that he doesn't set off the trap. Or at least he just didn't. I don't know if they usually do. So he managed to hit me, but that's because he's elite. He's actually an elite serpent. You know he's elite because he's got a shield and a sword, and there aren't that many serpents that have that, right? Like, that's just accurate. So right now I'm just killing him with the pole, just slapping him with the pole. Now, well, he's been dead for a while. I was just okay. So now we're going to go up here. I'll probably go back first because I always have to double check everything. Okay, I know past me so well. What an idiot. What's over? Oh yeah, this part. Oh god. So I'm expecting a boulder, and there it is. And now I'm afraid of the boulder. So I run back. We have to go all the way up. In fact, that's what you want to do is go all the way up. Open the. I think there's a chest up on the top. Open up the chest, and then you want to get back out, drop down, pick up the item, and then go all the way around again, basically, up the same path that we just walked into the room from. So now I'm really careful. Those things can come alive. Okay, so but you need fairy dust. If you don't have fairy dust, you can't actually. What am I doing? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with past me? Okay, so I really owned that chest right there. I'll just open it, you idiot. God. Alright, ring of steel protection, whatever. You want to hit these walls. You want to hit these walls if you're mental. Okay, and that's exactly what I'm doing, right? Or past me is doing, because past me is mental. And he's just losing it. Look, he's hitting every wall. What the f... Or I'm hitting every wall. No, past me is hitting. I'm so confused. Okay, so now we're leaving. We've got to be leaving. Okay, so the boulder's gone down, so let's just sprint. Boom. I almost didn't make it through the door. You may be wondering where you get fairy dust. Basically, you have to kill... you only have one chance to get it. Okay. And you have to kill... Kolana. Okay, you just have to... You have to stab her with the... Oh my god. Oh my god, what's going on? These boulders, it's just... I can never get up there without getting hit by a boulder. You have to stab her with the hilt, is what I was going to say. But it's stupid anyway, because it's just not true. So there's a giant up there, okay, who's dropping boulders, and somehow the boulder just gets flung down these tunnels. And the sole purpose of the boulder is to hit you in the face, basically, because it doesn't do anything else. I mean, there's no reason for them to be there. But anyway, that's what they do. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a serpent. I think it was a warrior, but he had his arms crossed and he was leaning on a wall. So we didn't see any weapons, so we don't know what kind of serpent he is. He could be an elite serpent. He could be a serpent warrior. He could be a serpent mage. He could just be a serpent farmer, because those exist as well. But he was leaning on that wall. So what you want to do is turn the thing until the boulder starts. Until boulders start flinging down that tunnel, and he'll die. He'll get hit by them, and he'll die. He'll get crushed into the wall, and the wall will actually get destroyed. And Logan is there. I don't think we're gonna do that now, though. Okay, apparently we're not doing that now. Oh, I guess I go back. Okay. Oh yeah, the other thing, I couldn't find the bonfire. That's how I just didn't remember this place very well. I spent a long time looking for that bonfire. And eventually I found it. And we'll see that in the next video. Oh, God. I do like Sun's Fortress, though. I'll be honest. Wow, someone just dropped a ton of shit in my house. Okay. Now these you just want to sprint by. Like, as soon as you can get past the first one, you gotta start sprinting. A little bit tricky, but it's manageable. Okay, so this is a serpent. This is an elite serpent. You know it is because it's got a shield and a sword, like the Serpent Warriors, but they're all different. And right now I'm just owning him. He has no chance. Oh, what a baby bitch. So he just got owned. If you jump down there, you'll actually survive. I don't recommend jumping down there. You won't survive. I don't know, actually. I don't think we're... Maybe if we were a level lower, it would be fine. But I think we're too high up now. Okay, so he's actually defending... This is just a normal warrior. You can tell he's different from the other one. The other one was elite. This one is obviously different in that he's more like a serpent. So he's protecting the best item in the game right now. Large Titanite shard, which is easily the best item in the game. There are few items that I consider the best item in the game, and large Titanite shard is definitely the best item in the game. What a walkthrough. What a walkthrough. Okay, so there's a mage up here. I haven't really spoken about any of the movesets, but you know what? It's just not that complicated. They all have leaps. That's the one thing you have to remember. But that all you have to do is either block or roll backwards, and you're out of its range. Okay, so this part's a little bit tricky. and this is where the arrows can come in handy. And actually, even the first mage that we dealt with, the arrows come in handy there. But pyromancy actually reaches, so just burn him, and then you don't have to worry about him as you cross this this very, very thin bridge. So here, there's a little. You can run past 2, and then you can stand in the middle, like before you run past the final 2. I think right now I'm looking for the bonfire, because I remember the bonfire. We're going to get that item in the next video, don't worry. Like everyone's panic. What about that item, Lord Fussington? Don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's good. I'll get this stupid item. Okay. Boom. It's really that simple. I used to get hit by those all the time, and I hadn't done it in a long time. I didn't even know why it's those. Oh no, it wasn't those. It was the one. The level below is the one I used to get hit by a lot. This one, the difficulty is, I think, figuring out what to do with the mage. And there's a really easy solution. You just kill it. Just kill the mage. If you see an enemy, you just kill the enemy, because it's an enemy. What else are you gonna do? You're not gonna have tea or anything with it, are you? That just wouldn't work. All right, so this area here. So that's the guy that's throwing the boulder, like the boulder for the tunnels. That's that guy. You can kill him with arrows, actually. Yeah. He used to be worth a lot more souls, if I remember correctly. Like, now he isn't. What's down here? Oh, these guys. Okay, well, we've seen these guys before. I don't remember the name. I'm not even going to look it up. It's Boulder Night, isn't it? It's Boulder Night? That's off the top of my head. Brilliant. I'm probably right. There's another one over here. He's actually protecting the best item in the game, so you definitely want to be honest, this item isn't that bad. Like, obviously not the best item in the game, because the large Titanite shard is the best item in the game. But definitely a good item. Okay, you just want to hit it just in case. You never know. Or actually, you probably do. Flamestone plate. So that'll give you fire resistance. Really helpful if anyone's attacking with lightning, because that's just how it works. Fire resistance will protect you against lightning. It's just logic. That item is actually really easy to get. You just jump off the very top. I do that in the next video. Although I had to go back, because what happened is I did it all. Went to Anne Orlando, and then I realized, okay, well, I know I missed that item that we just saw, and I missed the Black Sorcerer set. So I went back, recorded those little spots, and then integrated them. Oh yeah, and the cage key, because I opened the door with the master key for Logan's cage. So I went back. This is a disaster. You just have to time it. Oh, past me's an idiot. Okay. So then I went back and integrated them into the other videos, like at the appropriate spot. So before I opened the cage to Logan's whatever cage, before I open it, I show how to get the key by editing that part in. Yeah. I think that's fairly clear. If it isn't, I don't care. So I put the flame ring up, but there's really no point. You've got like a good amount of time to rush past. Like as soon as the flames are dissipating, you might as well start running. So kind of like what I just did there. And you know where he's going to throw it, because there are black spots on the ground. Maybe I want to go the other way first, no? So now I kind of want him to throw it over in front of me. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So he's not doing shit right now. So now's the time to just run anywhere. He spotted me. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, where is he gonna... What a prick. So you can force him to throw in one spot and then you can run in another, which isn't a bad strategy to use. Because we're gonna go kill him. Like, he's going down. That's... in fact, I push him off. That's what I do. You gotta remember, my character's really strong because I've put up strength. And that means he can push a giant off of a cliff. We're going to see that happen. That's a blatant lie, because there's actually going to be video evidence of it not happening. Okay, this guy. This guy, I don't even know how he managed to bother me so much, but he just did. And actually, I do know how. I played like shit. Now, what you want to do with him is... We've seen him before, actually. Like, he has that... You don't want to get hit by those things, really. But when he does... and you should stay in the circular area. That was stupid. I think this is where it starts going. Yeah. See, that was really dumb. If you have a slow attack, you gotta be careful with him. Like, if you're using a katana or something, you'll destroy him pretty easily. But, don't use R2 with a heavy weapon, because he's slightly faster. Unless he's just finished his attack. And I did it while he was about to attack, so it's a really bad play. Okay. Like, you just want to get behind him. So now when he's healing, that's just when you go all in. Easy. Easy fight. He didn't even hit me once. What a noob. By the end of this, I have 7 humanity. Like, taken. You know, like, consumed. 7 humanity consumed. But, I'm alive. Where are we going? I have no idea. This is going to be a surprise. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. Oh god, I remember this as well. Yeah, I'm duping him. Look, that's me duping. Wow. I hate that word. I don't even know why I used it. Alright, so this is actually... this guy's really annoying. I'll be honest. He just annoys me. And... Look, R2. R2 is killing me right now because I just use it at the wrong times every time. You want to be careful with him because he does parry. And the best time to attack him, to me, is after he does a roll, just get behind him and stab. And it's that kind of stabbing behind the enemy is called a front stab. So make sure... Oh my god, he's so annoying. And past me is just shit as well. Like, if I was playing right now, like present me, I would just wreck him. Probably because I wouldn't use R2. Okay, so that was a really excellent fight, and it showcased my immense skill. Rickard's rapier, which is probably the second best weapon in the game. After 2 chests, and neither of them are chests with legs and teeth. And I think these are arms as well. Rickard's rapier, second best. What was I saying? Oh yeah, after the Drake sword. Yeah, really important to finish that sentence. What a walkthrough! What a walkthrough! So we could have gone to. By the way, I didn't even mention it, but we could have already got the bonfire. Like, I just ran by, and you want to get to the bonfire. So you know when he's throwing, hopefully we pass by it and I can point it out because I forgot to point it out earlier. Because there's a little spot, like left, like not up these stairs, but in that area left where there's an item that I just ignored because I was running away from the fire. The boulders or getting hit by them. There's like the wall's a little bit broken. There's like a wall around like the ledge, right? There's a wall that's broken. You just jump down. There's a bonfire. You just have to look over the ledge of that area and you'll see it. I just couldn't remember where it was. I did end up getting it after, but it's stupid. All right, so another Boulder Night. Wow, he's so shit. So I just owned him. He didn't even hit me. Alright, we're going to go down here. I have no choice but to say that we're doing that. Or actually, I have a choice to say it, but that's just what's going to happen anyway. There's nothing here, so this was actually really worthwhile. Yeah. Since Fortress, this pretty much asleep. Okay, so there's these things. I remembered being able to take one up. See, that's in my memory, but I just don't. And I know it goes it's from the very beginning, right? Like the very first bridge. I just don't remember how to do it. Maybe I guess maybe I have to just go at the start and one of them will be there and I can just take it all the way up. But yeah, I just remembered that, but I haven't checked it. If it was maybe just a dream. So now I'm deciding whether or not to go look for the bonfire, just kill the giant. Opt to kill the giant. Okay, well I obviously didn't yet. Where the fuck are we going? Let's go kill the giant. Oh yeah, this is to go kill the giant. Yeah, okay. Isn't it? Is it? Is it not? I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so this enemy here, I killed. Oh my god, I almost fell off. That would have been so sad. Like, I've never had sad moments in this game. That would have been really sad. Like falling off a branch or getting killed by 3 trees and trying to block their vine whips and just getting vine whipped to death. Like, that's not sad. Okay, it is, but like that would have been equally sad as all of those other sad things that I just mentioned that are actually making me sad. Alright, so what's in here? What's in here? I have no idea. There's a table. Owned. Oh yeah, okay, this is a summon sign. It says it, but I just felt the need to read it out. If you need help against whatever the thing we're gonna boss, I forget what it's called, I don't care. You summon, and it'll help you. I'm like, throughout this walkthrough, I'm not gonna summon anything, to be honest. I'll only if I'm really desperate. If I'm really desperate and I just can't do it, or I just can't be bothered. It's just one of those days, or maybe. But chances are, I won't summon. And actually, the only time I might get desperate enough to summon is Ornstein and Smogers, whatever the fuck his name is, a fat guy. Because those two just annoy me, and I don't have the patience. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Actually, that's soon. That's gonna be the next boss. Oh, fuck. I hate those two. I mean, those two really frustrated me. Like, most of Dark Souls was fine, and then those two. It was just. It was really annoying. Mind you, I always do it. I always kill Smog first, which makes it more problematic. But you see some of these guys do it, and they do it so easily. Everything's perfect. So I've got to practice and make sure I can do it right. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Titanite chunk, the worst chunk in the game, or probably not. Yeah, we'll just say it is. I think that's about it, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Kindly rate, comment, and subscribe. I, of course, have been Lord Fussington, and I did mess that up. The next part will be part 16. We'll still be in Sense Fortress. Until then.